My name is Yuki Takahashi. I was 24 years old when the bomb was dropped on Hiroshima. I was living with my husband, my son, my parents, and my younger brother Hiro. That morning, August 6, 1945, it was quiet, warm. My mother was boiling miso soup. My husband was reading the newspaper. My son, Kenji, had just turned 2. He was playing with a wooden spoon on the floor. My brother was in the next room, practicing cello. I stepped outside to get water from the pump, and then it happened. There was no sound at first, just light, a flash that turned the world white. I thought I'd gone blind. Then came the blast, a wave that threw me across the yard. I remember screaming, or maybe I didn't. Everything after that was broken. I tried to stand. I couldn't hear anything. My clothes were gone. My skin was burned. The pump was twisted. The house, where my whole family had been just moments earlier, was not there anymore. I saw bodies, burned black, some still moving, some not. I found my father in the street, but I didn't recognize him at first. His face was gone. My mother's body was under a beam. She was holding something. I don't know what. My husband, I never found anything. My son, there was nothing left. I found my brother's cello in the rubble. It was burned, but still there, still whole. I carried it with me when I walked out of the city. I didn't know where to go. Everything was gone. I saw people with their skin hanging off like rags. Some were silent. Some were screaming. The river was full of bodies. I walked barefoot for miles, with burns on my back, carrying a cello. That's all I had left. I never played it again. For 80 years, I never spoke publicly. I never remarried. I didn't want to move on. I didn't want to forget. But I'm here now. Not to play music, to let you hear what was left behind.
Good luck.